My Father's Debt Part 2. The Struggle. Hey loves, it's your girl Mila, and welcome back to Mila's TV. In the last episode, Daniel lost everything. His home, his comfort, and almost his hope. But when life breaks you, it's not the end. It's the beginning of your strength. This is Part 2. The Struggle, where Daniel starts from nothing and learns that pain can build purpose. Let's dive in. Part 2. The Struggle. Chapter 11. Starting from ashes. The morning after the fire, Daniel stared at the ruins of their home. The air still smelled of smoke and sorrow. His mother whispered, "We'll start again, my son." They moved into a small, uncompleted building nearby. No doors, no light, only faith. Daniel resumed work at the printing shop and continued school, wearing the same burnt uniform shirt. When Grace saw him, she said softly, "You're stronger than you think." He smiled, hiding the pain behind tired eyes. Rock bottom isn't the end, it's the foundation on which you rebuild. Chapter 12. Balancing Books and Burdens. Every morning, Daniel shined shoes before class. After school, he ran errands at the print shop. At night, he studied under a flickering candle. Sleep became a luxury. But he kept pushing, for his mother, for faith, for the promise in his heart. One night, he found his mother crying quietly. "Mama, please don't lose hope," he said. She touched his face. "I'm not crying for me. I'm crying because I'm proud." Sometimes love doesn't need to say much, it just stays, even when the world doesn't. Chapter 13. The Man in the Black Car. One evening, a black car stopped near the printing shop. Out stepped Grace's father, Mr. Williams, tall, wealthy, intimidating. "So you're the boy my daughter keeps talking about?" he asked. Daniel froze. "Yes, sir." Mr. Williams looked him up and down. "A shoeshine boy working for peanuts. Stay away from my daughter." Daniel bowed slightly. "Yes, sir." But inside, his heart cracked. Grace meant light. Now that light was forbidden. Sometimes love isn't lost to distance, it's stolen by pride. Chapter 14. The Silent Goodbye. Grace noticed Daniel avoiding her. "You've changed," she said. "Why are you pushing me away?" He sighed. "Your father came to see me. He doesn't want us talking." She looked hurt. "And you agree?" "I have no choice," he whispered. "You deserve better." Grace's eyes watered. "Better isn't richer, Daniel. Better is real." But he turned and walked away, not because he wanted to, but because love sometimes means letting go. The hardest battles are the ones fought in silence. Chapter 15. The Hunger Day. 3 days later, Daniel fainted in class. He hadn't eaten in 2 days. Grace rushed to his side despite her father's warnings. When he opened his eyes at the school clinic, she was there holding his hand. "Don't ever starve yourself for pride," she said. Tears filled his eyes. "I didn't want anyone's pity." She smiled faintly. "Then take my friendship, not my pity." Even broken people deserve care, not because they're weak, but because they're human. Chapter 16. The Test of Faith. The school announced a scholarship exam. Top 3 students would win full tuition. Daniel saw it as a miracle. For days, he studied late into the night, writing formulas on scraps of paper and repeating them by candlelight. Grace secretly left him extra notes and pens in his bag. On the day of the exam, he whispered, "God, please, not for me, but for my family." When effort meets faith, mountains move. Chapter 17. The Unexpected Betrayal. Results were out. Daniel ranked first. But the next day, the list changed. His name was replaced with that of the headmaster's nephew. Grace was furious. "This isn't fair." Daniel clenched his fists. "It's how the world works, Grace." He walked home defeated, another dream stolen by corruption. That night, he sat under the stars, whispering to the sky, "When will life stop taking from me?" Sometimes, life doesn't play fair, but that's when destiny begins to take notes. Chapter 18. Hope in a Letter. 2 weeks later, a letter arrived from the Ministry of Education. It confirmed that Daniel had truly won the scholarship, and they were investigating the school's corruption. Tears filled his mother's eyes. "Daniel, your father will be proud." Daniel smiled for the first time in weeks. He ran to tell Grace, but her father had already transferred her to another school. She was gone. Just when you find light, fate sometimes hides it, to test if you'll still walk forward. Chapter 19. Alone Again. Without Grace, the days felt empty. Daniel focused on school and work, pouring his loneliness into effort. At night, he would replay her words. Better isn't richer, Daniel. Better is real. Her voice became his strength, echoing through his pain. And slowly, his grades improved, his mother's health stabilized, and life began to shift. When love leaves, purpose must take its place. Chapter 20. The Call from Prison. One Sunday, Daniel received a message. His father wanted to see him. At the prison gate, he saw a man older, weaker, but still smiling. "Daniel," his father said softly, "I heard about your scholarship. You've made me proud." Daniel knelt beside him, tears falling. "I'm doing it for all of us." His father nodded. "Then never stop. Our debt may have broken us, but don't let it define you." Daniel left the prison that day with fire in his eyes. Pain may shape you, but it doesn't have to own you. Every struggle shapes a story, and Daniel's is just beginning. From pain came purpose, and from loss came strength. But destiny isn't done with him yet. Coming next, Part 3, The Light, where hope returns and love finds its way back. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm your girl Mila, and this is Mila's TV.